About over a year ago at this point, I made a video where I talked about Jon Jones versus Tom Aspinall. And in that video, I gave my prediction that Tom Aspinall would defeat heavyweight champion Jon Jones. Well, fast forward, that fight still hasn't been made. Jon Jones is flirting with the idea of retirement, and we're all left in a holding pattern. Let me be very, very clear with you guys. My stance has not changed. Tom Aspinall beats Jon Jones. He's younger, he's faster, he's stronger, he's more explosive. I think he's the most talented fighter Jon Jones has probably fought in the last 6 years, easily. And I think that's not really saying, I don't think that's really saying much because when you look at the competition Jon Jones has fought, almost lost to a guy like Dominic Reyes. Anthony Lionheart Smith gave him a tough fight. That was all at like heavyweight. Moved up, fought Cyril Gahn, who had a huge wrestling deficiency, which was exposed within seconds. And then he also fought a 40-year-old hobbled Stipe Miocic. But yet and still, I'm supposed to believe that that guy is the MMA GOAT or the best heavyweight in the world as it currently stands. To me, the legitimacy of a Jon Jones title reign has not been proven just yet. We have not seen the best of Jon Jones yet at heavyweight, nor do I know if we will see that. It seems like the guy's ducking and dodging. And for those people that are saying, well, Jon Jones would kill Tom Aspinall, or Jon Jones is old enough to the point where he can, pick who he wants to fight. Well, no one was saying that when Jon Jones was fighting an aging Lyoto Machida or an aging Shogun Rua. We weren't saying all that stuff. Or Daniel Cormier way past his, like there's just so many stuff that we could talk about, right? And we move the needle, we move the goalposts. I love Jon Jones just as much as the next person. I think Jon Jones is a terrific champion. I've enjoyed watching Jon Jones's championship run. I enjoyed watching Jon Jones in there and some of the battles that he's had in there. However, that does not move me from the fact that I believe that Tom Aspinall in the year 2025 would beat Jon Jones. And I think Jon Jones knows this. You want to know why I know this? Because the last time Jon Jones has given this much pushback to fighting a fighter, it was against another heavyweight by the name of Francis Ngannou, who literally had to leave the UFC promotion for Jon Jones to return to the octagon to then cherry pick his heavyweight debut against a Cyril Gahn. The fact of the matter is Tom Aspinall is the biggest threat to Jon Jones, and I don't think that's too much of a hot take. It's disappointing because I don't know if the UFC is holding it up because they're praying that Jon Jones is going to accept this fight, but I'll tell you what. Something needs to be done about it. The heavyweight division needs to move on. The heavyweight division has a young lion in Tom Aspinall waiting in the wings. So either strip Jon Jones of the belt, give him the heavyweight title, or Jon Jones, this message is for you. Fight Tom Aspinall. You want to legitimize your title reign? Beat the guy that shares the undisputed heavyweight tag with you because he is the interim undisputed heavyweight champion. So hear me out. Jon Jones, step in the ring. Fight Tom Aspinall. Show us, right, that your heavyweight championship run wasn't a fluke. Because to me, the way I view this right now is just as good as Brett Favre returning for his last year in the NFL. It means nothing to me. This is like Floyd Mayweather, right? Your heavyweight run is like Floyd Mayweather stepping in to Ryzen and fighting a kickboxer in a boxing rule setting. It means nothing to me. Your heavyweight legacy means nothing. It might mean something because the name that you have on it to you, but everybody who's a true MMA enthusiast or MMA historian, quite like myself, I don't think anybody's really rating your heavyweight title run. We'll view this as Jon Jones holding up the heavyweight division because his ego was too massive. So step up, fight Tom Aspinall, or step down.